welcome students. Today again I shall explain you about the zoogeographical realms. Zoogeographical realms. In zoogeographical realms you find two words. Zoogeographical, other word is known as realms. Zoogeography is one derivative term. It derives from the two different Greek words, zoology as well as geography. Okay? It is the interrelationship branch of zoology and geography. By these two words, the term zoogeography is arised. Realms means region at where you find a particular fauna in there. Fauna also be distributed in the whole world surfaces. Okay, but they will be remaining in the different places, and they are also possessing the different characteristic features. They will be differentiated among themselves. In somewhere, they also be looking alike because they will be origin in the same species. However, the fauna would be distributed as per the geographical region, and that is called as zoogeography realms. Let us know how much realms generally remain in the world. Actually, as per the Alfred Russel Wallace and Shackland, and generally the whole fauna would be remaining in three different realms. Realm 1, realm 2, realm 3. Realm 1, that one is called as your Mega Gaia. Mega Gaia, M-E-G-A-G-A-E-A, Mega Gaia, that is the realm 1. The realm 2 is known as Neo Gaia, N-E-O-G-A-E-A. Realm 3 is known as Noto Gaia, N-O-T-O-G-A-E-A, Noto Gaia. But your realm 1, which one is called as Mega Gaia, comprises 4 regions. 4 regions, while realm 2 comprises only 1 region. Realm 3, likely realm 2, also be comprises 1 region. Totally you find the 6 regions. 6 regions should be distributed among the 3 realms. Today, we people know initially about the one region which one comes under the realm 1 called as the Mega Gaia. That region is known as your Palai-Arctic region. Palai-Arctic region, that is region 1. Okay? And the region 1 generally comprises 4 sub-regions. They are named as European, Mediterranean, Siberian, Manchuria. And each time the region will be divided into 4 sub-regions. Okay? In totally, you find how much regions? 6 regions. Each region has 4 sub-regions. That means 6 into 4, 24 numbers are sub-regions in the what? Your total realms or regions. Okay? Each region divided into 4 sub-regions. If you find 6 regions in 3 realms, how much would be there? And generally 6 into 4 is equal to 24. 24 sub-regions must be found in there. And each of these realms of the regions is further divided into sub-regions. I already explained to you. Each sub-region is unique on its own, providing optimum environmental condition for the growth and the breeding of the diversified groups of organisms. The sub-regions under each realms are, first one is your Palai-Arctic region. And you know the Palai-Arctic region, it is the biggest realm which is bounded by the sea in west, north and east, and by the Sahara and the Himalayas in the south. Okay, and this is the description regarding the four sides of the region, and this region shows the wide range of the temperature and rainfall fluctuations, and it includes the four sub-regions. They are named as the European and your Mediterranean, then Siberian, and lastly Manchurian. First of all, you know about the European. European is the sub-region of the Palearctic region. It includes the northern and southern Europe and Black Sea and Caucasus, and this region is represented by the 85 families of the vertebrates. How much? 85 families of vertebrates. Okay? And you mark there, generally these vertebrates are distributed in the European regions. The peculiar mammals to this region is known as the myogamy. Myogamy, called as myogamy. Okay, and this species is very common, and myogamy, and that is also be called as your desmans. Okay, birds like your tits, tits, wagtails, wagtails, and some of the mammals like the your owls. All sorts we find in there, owls. Owl singularly, owls is plural term. Okay, and owls, and you also find there your moles, M-O-L-E-S, singularly M-O-L-E, then use S in there, that is called a plural term. Moles are very common in this sub-region. Okay, how much families will be remaining there in the European region? 85. And among the 85, myogamy is very important one. After this, you also find in the wolves and moles along with your other, like birds, your also be seen there. They are named as the tits, T-I-T-S, the birds, and wagtails, that is also one bird, and those are generally seen in this locality. Okay? Then after it, you know your Mediterranean. In Mediterranean includes the south of the Alps. South of the Alps. Okay, and Alps, that is mountain range, you know, your Balkans and Caucasus portions of the Arabia, Afghanistan, Sahara Desert, Baluchistan, up to the bank of the Indus. And this sub-region is characterized by 124 species. 124 families will be remaining in there. 124 families will be remaining in there. And those are the terrestrial mammals or vertebrates. Okay, including the birds like your U-pupa. You find the bird that is called as U-pupa. Okay, this bird is very common in there, and also you find the pastor called as pastor, P-A-S-T-O-R, pastor. And these birds you have seen along with the mammals like the wild ass and porcupines and hyena, H-Y-A-E-N-A, hyena. These are noticed in your Mediterranean regions. Okay, and then you know about your Siberian. Siberian is one sub-region of the region Palearctic under the realm of your Meghalaya, and it includes the Caspian Sea to the Karmachatak and Bahrings and states of the Arctic Sea to the Himalayas. It comprises the 94 families in there. 94 families generally restricted in it. Okay, and these are the 94 vertebrate families. Mammals confined to this region are your antelopes, called as antelopes. Antelopes. Okay, and your reindeer. Okay, that is very common in there. And also you find in there your seal, called as the seal. Those organisms are noticed profusely in there. Seals would be known as the Phoca, Phoca. Phoca is the generic name, and Siberica is the specific name, Sibirica. Siberica. Phoca siberica also be noticed in there. Okay, those organisms must be seen in the Siberian sub-region under the region of the Palearctic, under realm is known as Meghalaya. Lastly, you know about the Manchurian, and Manchurian, 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 you see, Manchurian. It includes the Korea, Japan, and your Manchuria up to the Amur rivers, and in China up to the Nanking mountains, and that is the area of the Manchurian. Mammals like your Tibetan langur, the monkey-like, Langur, and great panda, GREAT, great panda, PANDA, and Chinese water deer, which one is called as hydropotids, are the unique features or organisms to this region. Okay, thank you all.